Yawn.
Alright, so I just re-uploaded the Demon Slayer movie reaction videos, and we just finished watching the Akaza versus Rengoku fight after like 5 times. Like, last time we watched it was like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. And then I decided to rewatch all of Demon Slayer because it's been a year since I've watched Demon Slayer, like as a whole, from season 1 to Mugen Train, and I decided to do a tier list of Demon Slayer fights all the way from season 1. So from the beginning, I'm talking about like Tanjiro and Nezuko versus Giyu, all the way up to Akaza versus Rengoku. So we are going to put them all onto this tier list. First one being SSS, second one being S, A, B, and C. Now for the new viewers who are into this video right now, I am an anime only, and she is a manga reader.
Only for Demon Slayer though.
Yeah, for Demon Slayer. We're going to be determining these fights based on their animation, plot-wise, like the build-up to this fight, and like the impact of this fight and how important it is. And yes, that's the reason why there's going to be different for manga readers, because manga readers probably they will see like how some of these fights are more impactful, but I won't notice. So yeah, let's just jump into it then. Alright, so first off we have the easiest fight, which is Tanjiro and Nezuko versus Rui. This is definitely
S.
This is S tier. I'd say this is an SSS, to be honest. No, this should be an SSS tier. Like, come on. The music in this was incredible. The music and also like the inclusion of like Tanjiro and Nezuko together, like that's such a cool fight. And let's not forget how this broke the internet. This deserves SSS tier, no doubt.
Okay. You know, coming from like someone who've already seen fights far after this does seem only S.
No. Then I guess I think it's SSS tier. Alright, let's put it in high up S tier then. Alright, next up we have Tanjiro versus Kyogai, which I think this is a hard one. Tanjiro versus Kyogai. I just watched it, so it's like it's still fresh in my mind, but Kyogai wasn't that good of a villain in my opinion. The fight was good. Definitely the animation is top notch. The CGI, the rotoscope was incredible. But in terms of plot, Kyogai just kind of feels like another like villain of the week, you know? So like,
oh, I swear. No, I don't agree.
Really?
I agree that I think he's an awesome villain. I don't know if you noticed, but like whenever I see villains that like have a sort of music power, I truly enjoy it.
Wow.
I truly truly love their existence.
I would put it on B tier. So what would you put it as?
I'd put it in A tier.
A tier? Okay,
or lower
just
A?
You know what, just because of the animation, I will put it on A tier. That animation is gold. I do really like the animation. Alright, next one. This one is not really that much of a fight, but I like it because like it's a very big moment. It's one of the moments that actually keep me going on Demon Slayer, because as some of you may know, I was not a big fan of Demon Slayer. But this episode, or this moment, brought me amazed. And it's the Zenitsu versus the Tongue Demon. Because this is the first time we saw Zenitsu being a total badass.
That's why I put it. That's why I would think it as an S.
You would put it as S?
Or maybe it's because I simp for Zenitsu.
but I feel like it's too short-lived though. I wouldn't put it at S, but I would put it at A.
Upper A.
Yeah, let's put it upper A, because like I don't know, man. S is too much. This fight lasted for like 15 seconds. Alright, next up we have Tanjiro and Nezuko versus the Swamp Demon. I would put this at B.
Yes.
B tier, yeah. Alright, next up we have Tanjiro and Inosuke versus Enmu. Oh my god. This fight is incredible. Okay, let's say what we would put it as in 3, 2, 1, okay? 3, 2, 1. S tier.
S.
Triple S? Triple S? Oh, what? Triple S? Okay. If this is triple S, then, no. Why? Tell me why then.
How do I explain it? It seems intense. It's
yes.
not only through animation, like...
It was very intense.
It is intense. Like, you know it's Lower Moon 1. You know Muzan already gave him more of that blood.
Yes.
And that blood. And then you see his powers actually in actions. And you see intention. Not intention. Intense.
The intensity, yeah. I wouldn't put this on SSS tier solely because
Enmu. You don't like Enmu.
No, I take back what I said about Enmu. Like, he is hateable. I hate him, but as a character, I do kind of like him. I wouldn't put this on SSS tier, but I would put this on high S tier. I would put this on the same level as Tanjiro, and Nezuko versus Rui. So let's put this on S tier. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Upper S tier. Not higher than Tanjiro and Nezuko versus Rui though. Slightly lower. Just slightly lower. Next up, we have Tanjiro versus Inosuke. This fight, I want more of these fights in Demon Slayer, man. Tanjiro versus Inosuke, because this was like the first time we saw them like saw a fight that was barehanded.
Inosuke is showing off.
Yeah,
His
and
flexibility.
yeah, his flexibility, and I just love Inosuke. Like Inosuke doesn't get as much spotlight, you know. He needs more spotlight. But like when I first watched this,
and Inosuke versus Tanjiro did help.
yeah, that did help. That did help. I would put Tanjiro and Inosuke at A tier though, because it was short-lived as well. I would say it's like the same as the Zenitsu fight. Next one, we have Inosuke versus Fodder Demon. I'm going to include the Tanjiro with Inosuke versus Fodder Demon too, but I would put this at B tier. This fight was a bit dull because there was not much pizzazz. It was missing.
It didn't give the big threat of him.
Yeah, like the Fodder Demon, you knew he wasn't a 12 Kizuki. Like they were trying to hype him up like this is the 12 Kizuki, but like no, we knew it was not him. So yeah, put him on B. Next up, we have, this moment was sick. Giyu versus Rui. When he just sliced up Rui like it was nothing, right after we see Tanjiro's big momentum with Rui. I would put this at A tier. Because it was short-lived.
I mean, like, another thing is, like, it does in fact show you that, yeah, this guy's no joke. He is, in fact, a Hashira.
Yeah, and, like, at first I was, like, wondering, like, how strong is the Hashira? I don't think they're that good.
And, like, usually, like, you're like, this, like, Hashira's this and Hashira's that, and then if you see Tanjiro like that, you, sometimes you're like, okay, Hashira might be like that. But then, no, he's just...
Yeah, he just... I freaked out when I saw. No, I wasn't freaked out, but I was like, really?
Yay, Susumaru.
Susumaru versus
volleyball girl.
Susumaru and Yahaba versus Tanjiro and Nezuko.
I tell you, she's the volleyball girl.
C tier. I'm putting this at C tier.
Why?
Susumaru, I have to say, she's terrible. The way she laughs every 2 seconds is so damn annoying. Like this fight, as good as it was in terms of CGI and animation, which was the only reason I watched through the fight. But like, anyways, this fight is what almost made me quit Demon Slayer. There's a certain cheesiness. There's a certain limit to the cheesiness, right? Susumaru and Yahaba is cheesiness times 2. Imagine macaroni and cheese. Like, like your aunt's mac and cheese. It's nowhere near as cheesy as these villains. Oh my god. I have to say, Susumaru and Yahaba were terrible. Really? Do you disagree?
Well, no, I do. Not.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? You see what I'm talking about, right? Like how they're cheesy.
Yes, but no, I think the fight was nice.
Yeah, the fight was nice in terms of choreography, but like...
No, not visually, just the way it is. It's just cool how Tanjiro goes through these moments where he actually needs the big brain moments.
Yeah.
And with Nezuko and Susumaru just playing football with each other.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna get crucified in the comments, but like...
I mean, like, I also did not like the fact you said that.
Yeah,
Did you ignore the fact that she's a kid?
She's a kid?
According to many people says, like, she was a kid when she turned into a demon, and that's why she acts childish, don't you think?
Okay.
That? But for Yahaba, I don't care.
Yeah. Yahaba, like Yahaba was the more mature of the two, but like Susumaru, man, she was just too much. I would put her at C tier. I just couldn't stand Susumaru, so I'm putting her in C tier. Doesn't mean it's bad. It was still very enjoyable, but I didn't like it.
Wait, why did you put Muzan against the Lord Moons here?
Because that was an epic fight.
That was a fight?
That was okay. It was a slaughter. It was a slaughter, but I think it still counts. It's still Muzan versus someone, and this was the first time we see Muzan in action. I would put this at S tier. This was a big moment, an epic big moment.
Imagine it was Lady Muzan-yo.
Yeah.
It's a way of doing Lady Tamayo, but Muzan.
Oh my god. Now Tanjiro and Inosuke versus the Mother Demon. I like this fight. I thought it was okay, but the final moment is what really caught me into Demon Slayer.
Yes.
And it was when Tanjiro sliced her up like very like in a sweet way.
Yes.
Like do it like painlessly. I like that. I liked it. But I wouldn't put this in A tier. I wouldn't put it. I would put it as B tier. Upper B. I put it as upper B. Okay, now we have Tanjiro and Nezuko versus Giyu. This was sick. This is what caught me onto Demon Slayer.
And
like
then Sumaru got you off, and then later it got you back on.
Yeah, I know. Demon Slayer was very inconsistent for me. I would put this on S tier. No. S tier. No.
S. I mean, like, to me, it's like the solid A because, like,
it was a good introduction.
Yes.
Anyways, I would put this on A tier.
Not above Giyu, I swear.
Yeah, I wouldn't put this above Giyu. Actually, no, I would put this above Giyu because it's so emotional. The music is very emotional, and like this is the first time Giyu, like, it was sick how Giyu was proved wrong, because like this was like the first time they've seen a demon protecting a human, and it was Nezuko protecting her brother, and I thought it was really cute.
Okay.
I'll put this above Giyu. I wouldn't put it above the Zenitsu moment because that was epic, but I would put this above Giyu. Next up, we have Tanjiro versus the Hand Demon. It's
like the first boss, I guess.
Yeah, first boss. Upper B. Upper B. It was nice. It was a good fight. It was a solid fight.
What if like the Hand Demon can give really great high fives to many people? Maybe that's how he kills people. He gives them a big high five before eating them.
Yeah, that's what happened to Sabito. And now we have...
Nakomo, don't forget her.
Yeah, Nakomo. Shinobu versus Elder Sister. I would put this at the same level as Giyu. Below Giyu.
Because it does show her that she's also a Hashira.
It shows another Hashira in action. But she was less badass.
And she was pretty.
Yeah. I would put this... I would put this below Tanjiro versus...
She flapped like a butterfly.
She was pretty cool. I liked her. But no way above Giyu. Giyu was sick. And I would also not put it above Tanjiro versus Inosuke because I just love the barehanded fight way more. Now we have Inosuke versus the Fat Demon. I would put this at... We see more Inosuke, and I do like Inosuke, but this was... like,
it wasn't really a great exact
it was just and it was kind of nothing, like,
yeah, like for Zenitsu you get that like heat.
Yeah, I will put this at above C tier. No, let me just say, this is already the worst, okay? I don't think Demon Slayer could ever get worse, because after the Mount Nagatomo arc, Demon Slayer has been consistently amazing after that. And now, finally, last but not least... This is Oh! Get off! No! I'm sorry! That was terrible. I'm so sorry, Rengoku. Rengoku? Or should I say Rengoku carried the movie. Yeah, goat as in greatest of all time.
Oh, okay. I think you meant like goat.
No, this was the fight. This is why I kept the SSS tier. To save it for Akaza versus Rengoku. The best fight. Just two tanks absolutely going at it with each other.
You're like, first off, you already know that the Hashiras exist.
Yes.
And you realize maybe some of them are complete.
Yes.
And then you're like, I don't know if I should continue doing this. And then you go here and you actually see how they are. And first off, this is not only it. You show a Hashira, a strong Hashira. Then you actually show an upper moon.
Yes. Oh my god.
Not upper moon 6 or thing.
Yeah, this is one of the top upper moon. And it was incredible how Rengoku was way below, not way below, but he was a league, but I would say he was a league below Akaza, but he was still very, very, very close to killing Akaza. That is sick.
But it's still so interesting. Like Akaza just begged Rengoku.
Yeah, he was like, dude, please, you're amazing. And Rengoku's death, that was so sad. Someone mentioned this, and it's like, and now I see it, and I think Rengoku is the most respected Hashira.
One.
Yeah. One of? No. I mean, like, I feel like Rengoku is the type of Hashira that, like, everyone could get along with. I mean, because, like, you know how there was always, like, in the Hashira meetup when we first saw them together, there was always a problem with each other. Like, you know, Shinobu with Sanemi, and then there was also Giyu with the Orochimaru guy. I forgot his name. Iguro, yeah, but not Rengoku. I feel like Rengoku was close with everyone because like we saw a moment of Rengoku versus Rengoku with Shinobu, and I think when Mitsuri heard about Rengoku, she almost cried. So I think Rengoku was like
with the ladies.
Yeah, the ladies. Tengen was also like, even Rengoku. When he heard that Rengoku died, like I feel like Rengoku. Yeah, Obanai was like, I can't believe it. And Sanemi, even though I don't like Sanemi, after hearing that, he seemed like more determined to kill the demons. And I feel like he really likes Rengoku. I mean Sanemi. I feel like Rengoku is like the older brother of everyone.
Rengoku's the older brother, while Gyome is the father.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Namu Abida Butsu. And yeah, okay. I guess that ends up this video. These are the tier list then. You know what? I feel very satisfied with this, you know? Yeah. Susanoo at the very bottom, Rengoku versus Akaza at the very top. Now next up we're going to be doing the characters tier list. Make sure to stay tuned for that video. So yeah, we're gonna leave that there. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe is free, there's nothing for you to lose, and okay.
Comment and support.
Comment and support, because any support is welcome. And yeah, I guess that's it. Peace. God dang it. Peace.